Look at me, I'm
NFL owners, players and executives of the league met in October to discuss the controversy around the player protests during the national anthem, and months later the New York Times released a report revealing insight into what was actually discussed during the meeting. The Times obtained an audio recording of the 3-hour conversation that started with Commissioner Roger Goodell saying, "Let's make sure that we keep this confidential." The players in the room sounded off about why Colin Kaepernick, who voiced his social activism by kneeling during the anthem before games, had not been signed yet. The biggest theme seemed to be the consensus that the former 49ers quarterback should, in fact, be on a team. If he was on a roster right now, all this negativeness and divisiveness could be turned into a positive. Eagles defensive lineman Chris Long said at the meeting, adding, "We all agree in this room as players that he should be on a roster." Kaepernick's former teammate Eric Reid, who was the first to kneel alongside him, was direct in saying Kaepernick was being blackballed. "I feel like he was hung out to dry," Reid said. "Everyone in here is talking about how much they support us. Nobody stepped up and said we support Colin's right to do this. We all let him become public enemy no. One in this country, and he still doesn't have a job." The conversation shifted into discussing ways around the continued attacks from President Donald Trump, who took to Twitter many times to express his disapproval of the player protests. Patriots owner Robert Kraft said, "The problem is, we have a president who will use that as fodder to do his mission that I don't feel is in the best interests of America. It's divisive and it's horrible." The concern of the owners was that Trump's criticism was turning fans against the league. "All Donald needs to do is to start to do this again." Bills owner Terry Pegula said, "We need some kind of immediate plan because of what's going on in society. All of us now, we need to put a band-aid on what's going on in the country." The meeting ended with several people saying how positive the session had been. The NFL released a joint statement an hour after the meeting reinforcing the shared commitment. Today owners and players had a productive meeting focused on how we can work together to promote positive social change and address inequality in our communities, the statement read. NFL executives and owners joined NFLPA executives and player leaders to review and discuss plans to utilize our platform to promote equality and effectuate positive change. We agreed that these are common issues and pledged to meet again to continue this work together.